I'm Max.
Josh walked past me and slid his arm around my neck. I coughed out, "Why?" He said, "You don't deserve to be alive." He tightened his grip, and it hurt a lot. The two friends with him chuckled and mocked me, but it was mostly inaudible due to the lack of blood in my head. We liked the same video games and movies. I think they'd like me if they got to know me. What did I do to deserve this? Why is he hurting me? Why are they laughing at me? Why isn't anyone helping me? Back in elementary school, the one time I ever manifest the courage to bring it up to a teacher, she tells the kid to apologize and sent him back to his seat. Are you fucking kidding me? He has brutalized me, both physically and psychologically, and a singular apology is his only punishment. After that moment, every instance of bullying forever failed to meet with any authoritative figures, because at that point, being called out as a snitch or pussy drowned any willpower to ever bring it up again. Why am I not allowed to fail the school system when the school system has repeatedly failed me? Not only did I fall victim to the near sadism of those stronger than me, I fell victim to the terror of standing up for anyone that suffered from the same. I hate admitting this, but when I was not the victim, I was the peer laughing at you. I know some of y'all were, or still are the same way, where you try your very best to appear as if you were one of them, so that maybe they'd accept you, and you could possibly and finally break free from their exclusion of you. That wasn't the case for me. I just made myself out to be a selfish piece of shit. And if that's not bad enough, when you get older, you have a goddamn boss. For those of you who have nice ones, please be grateful, because for me and many others, we are faced to relive the horrors brought upon the monstrous doppelgangers of our childhood bullies in the form of a dumbass that determines how stressed and crappy you're gonna feel today. As long as they don't touch your penis or vagina, they can say and do whatever the fuck they want with you for the most part, with absolutely no repercussions, because even if you had the gall to report the little things they do to annoy you, you're gonna be reporting them to your boss's boss, a person most likely to give less of a fuck about you than your current one. I remember the days when I worked at a movie theater. The manager scornfully and violently yelled at and insulted me whenever I made a human mistake for something as small as pouring sweet tea into a cup instead of unsweetened tea. Your fat ass breathing down my neck every few seconds is what's causing the majority of mistakes that you are yelling at me for. How about you hop off my ballsack and quit calling me degrading names? I don't want or need to be called an incapable idiot and threatened termination for something that I have personally seen you fuck up on if you were in my shoes. Not only did my boss bully me, and not only did my boss's boss bully me, but the customers took very kindly to pushing their mouths into my eyes as well. They were the fucking worst. I would give examples, but there are already perfect recreations of those scenarios on YouTube already. I understand why it happens. It's a way of releasing stress and anger from actions and events caused by day-to-day life. Like, I get that a boss may be going through a divorce and his ex has taken his entire life away from him. The boss then demoralizes his employee the next day, a family father, and then the father resorts to getting drunk and abuses his 13-year-old. His 13-year-old goes to school and bullies one of his classmates. The classmate heads home and beats down on his younger brother. The younger brother then sees me in the locker room after gym class and beats the shit out of me. I then resort to being the stand-byer watching you get bullied, and then going to my room, crying in my bed alone. I know a ton of you are at the bottom of your cycle as well, and I am truly sorry. Even those of you who aren't necessarily at the bottom, I am still sorry. But please resist taking your rage out on other human beings, spreading the hatred that you are the victim of when you are more than capable of stopping it. Whether you're targeting someone at school, someone at work, someone on the street, someone online, or not even targeting a specific group or person at all. Stop. It does not fucking matter who it is. If it's another living, breathing creature, fucking stop, bitch. They're not living, they're already dead. They're not breathing, they're alien. They're not a creature, they're a fucking abomination. Fuck you. Take it out on the Russians in Hotline Miami. Take it out on the weights at the gym. Take it out on the sports at the field. Take it out on the writing in that book. Take it out on the drawing on that page. Take it out on the screaming into that mic. Just please stop hitting us. The wounds still have not healed from the last time. I guarantee if you have a talk with me about your fucked up life, you'll actually feel better about it, instead of having to bruise me further the next day than you've already done. I understand that the scenario won't work like that. The bully won't talk to you like a person. It will, without a doubt, work in every way against you. Not only will the bully not listen to you, but every time you will tell your parents, they'll say to ignore them. Every time you tell Facebook, they say to block them. Every time you tell the teacher, they say to ignore them. Every time you tell Twitter, they say to block them. Oh, okay. How about I fucking kill myself? Because that seems to be the only thing willing to help me get away from the bullying. Take it from me. I understand what you are going through. This is coming straight from someone who was weak, ugly, stupid, cringy, unfunny, and unpopular. But going through what I went through, I know now that I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Because I was weak, I lifted weights. Because I was ugly, I grew a beard and did my hair. Because I was stupid, I studied and learned. Because I was cringy, I grew up and became a man. Because I wasn't funny, I took an interest in becoming an entertainer. Because I was unpopular, I created a YouTube channel. If it were not for the past that I was forced to live through, I would not be how I am, where I am, what I am, or who I am. And I feel like vomiting by even entertaining the thought that I could be anyone or anything else than the person that I am today, because I could not be more thankful and more happy for what I have. So for any of you who are dealing with any form or any degree of bullying, I urge you to suffer through it, because you will come out on top after it's all over. While they are all getting into drugs, sex, and criminal activity, you better be making yourself into an extraordinary human being that I know you are more than capable of becoming. And if you ever need someone to talk to, please consider reaching out to someone, even me, or my mods, or any of the friends here who watch this channel. I guarantee you there is someone here who will actually help you through this part of your life. And if you join us on the live streams, or in Discord, or on Twitter, I will do my very best to personally address your situation if you want to discuss it with me. Take care, my friend, and just know that you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, kid.
Toodles.